You're putting in time and efforts to make this work, but nothing seems to do the magic. You're trying your best, but you're still failing. So are you going to pick up the phone and end this? Greetings, Pin people, Rylan here, and let's talk about Pinterest. Is it time to quit Pinterest and move on to new prospects, aka social media platforms? Let me clear the confusion for you in this video. Here are 3 reasons to stay on Pinterest. Reason number 1, you know it's a long game. Growing on Pinterest or Google is not like a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time, efforts, and a lot of optimization. You can't magically start growing your Pinterest account from day one. Your first few months will be bad. You'll see some spike in your Pinterest analytics, but eventually everything will be flat. But after consistently publishing pins for a few months, you'll start seeing some positive results. So if you have some patience and you follow all the best practices I talk about in all of my videos, you'll get the success you so desire from Pinterest. Just hang in there. Reason number 2 is not getting traffic from the big guys. You spend time optimizing your content for Google, Bing, and social media platforms, but you don't see any substantial increase in traffic. Search engines like Google can take months or even years to place your content on their search engine. In such cases, it is better to diversify and focus on Pinterest because Pinterest can add tens or hundreds of daily visits to your website and it's less complicated in the Google algorithm. Reason number 3 is you like ad revenue. I hardly spend 2 hours a week on my website, thesagemillennial.com, and continue to get ad revenue consistently. Ranking on Google and getting few daily visits takes a hell lot of time. Pinterest doesn't work that way. If you create pins your audience likes, your engagement rates will increase and Pinterest will show your pins to more audiences. This means you get more clicks to your website, which in turn means you get more ad revenue. When I say ads, if you're thinking of running Google ads on your website, I'm sorry, but you're not going to make that much money. That's because Google ads barely pays you anything. Don't believe me? In the first 6 months of running Google ads on my website, The Sage Millennial, I earned a total of $1, which I couldn't withdraw because the minimum threshold limit for withdrawal was $100. How lucky am I? Most major ad networks need 10 to 50,000 monthly visits, and that's tough to reach if you're just starting out. Luckily, Ezoic, one of the biggest ad networks, offers a plan where you can get in their platform with less than 10,000 monthly visits and can earn money with their AdSense program. If you have just created your website and you don't meet the criteria most ad networks require, click the first link in the description below and sign up for Ezoic Access now. No page views limitation means anyone can sign up and earn money. Setting up Ezoic won't take much of your time as they have a well-integrated system, a site speed tool, video ads, and an analytics tab to help track your visits and understand your audience well. If you run into problems, you can contact their support team who always respond very quickly. I use Ezoic and I love it. So if you're interested in making money using Pinterest and your website right now, click the first link in the description below and sign up for Ezoic Access now. Now let's go to the bad news. 4 reasons why it's time to quit Pinterest. Reason number 1, there's barely any growth. Your account hasn't really grown in the past year and you need to find a way to value your time. For instance, if you spend 3 hours a week working on Pinterest and manage to get 5 clicks per day to your website versus if you spend 3 hours a day working on SEO for Google and Bing and manage to get 30 clicks per day to your website, that means your time is more valuable when spent on search engine platforms like Google and Bing. This means you might want to stop spending time on Pinterest and focus on what works. Now, the most obvious fix to this problem would be to change your entire Pinterest marketing strategy. If you've already done that and still can't see any substantial change in your daily traffic, it's time to call it quits. Reason number 2, your niche is not popular on Pinterest. Every social media platform attracts a specific type of audience. Instagram is famous for connecting with people, sharing memes, seeing what other influencers and famous actors do on a daily basis. Most people use Pinterest for home decor, traveling, food recipes, or fashion inspirations. Simply said, if you're trying to target a niche that isn't well established on Pinterest, you'll see some growth, but it won't be as much as you need it to be to make a full-time income. And you'll end up wasting too much time on Pinterest when your core audience lies on Instagram or Facebook. That sucks. Pinterest has over 433 million users, out of which 67% are women and 51% of all users lie in the age group 25 to 34. If your target audience is part of this demographic, focus your energy on Pinterest. I have a lot of videos right from creating Pinterest pins to growing on Pinterest to making sure Pinterest doesn't suspend you. I'll leave links to all of these videos in the description below. Start binge watching them. Reason number 3 is you're an online e-commerce business. Online businesses do well on Pinterest, but location-based online businesses don't. That's because Pinterest algorithm works in a way that distributes your pins everywhere. Pinterest users often like reading articles, getting ideas for art, recreating the houses, or planning a vacation. Let's say you're an online business selling sneakers in New York. You're better off using Instagram to grow your business as you can target viewers based on your location. Reason number 4 is you're being suspended a lot. Pinterest has suspended my account twice, but I got my account reactivated because of certain things I did. If you want to know how to get your Pinterest account reactivated, I've made 2 videos talking about strategy and tips. I'll link those in the description as well. If you're constantly being suspended by Pinterest and your monthly views, saves, and clicks are dropping down fast, Pinterest is indirectly telling telling you that your content is not going to do well on their platform. This rarely happens, but if you're a victim to this problem, the best solution is to watch the 2 videos I created on Pinterest suspension and to read the Pinterest community guidelines and follow them, of course. If you've tried everything to reactivate your account, but Pinterest still keeps suspending your account, it's time to let go. The only time Pinterest doesn't want your account to grow is when you don't follow their community guidelines. Pinterest takes these community guidelines very seriously, and even a small mistake on your end could lead to suspension. I hope this video helps you find out if Pinterest is the right social media platform for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you. I've broken down why Pinterest suspends your account and what you can do to ensure Pinterest doesn't suspend your account right here. Subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.